Overall energies for whoever I'm speaking to, we have the Hermit, Virgo energy. Focus on the self, the inner self, seeking enlightenment or the bigger picture, what really matters in regards to who you are. After that, we have the Tower, unexpected destruction or reconstruction of said self with the Hermit. Scorpio energy. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then after that, we have the Moon in reverse. I just feel as though there's no longer any secrets that you are able to keep from yourself, because the reality that you are existing in is forcing you to see all that is needing to undergo reconstruction in regards to your character. These are not flaws. These are simply things that you have acquired over time. Personality traits, characteristics, ways that you carry yourself, worldviews, perspectives, ways that need to be reconstructed and realigned with our current reality in order to achieve your highest vibration, your highest self. Strong Virgo energy, strong Pisces energy, strong Cancerian energy. I feel like a lot is changing for you in your world and your reality. It could be the fact that many of us have just started a new year in the, what's it called, Gregorian calendar? Is that what I follow? I don't know. I don't know what my calendar is called. I think it's Gregorian, but if it's not, correct me if I'm wrong. But I feel like this is something that you are comfortable with, this reconstruction of yourself, your inner self, your highest self. This is something that you're coming to terms with on this. Not yet, I heard. That's beautiful energy though, nonetheless. Nonetheless. I don't know, anytime I see the Hermit, I get kind of excited because it tells me that whoever I'm speaking to is ready to kind of go within, you know? And there is no greater self-achievement than being comfortable with the necessity to go within. The Hermit, the Tower, and the Moon in reverse. Wow. This is like, this isn't you telling yourself that you're the problem. This is you telling yourself that you're done repeating the same cycles that you've been repeating for who knows how many years, right? This is you telling yourself that you're aware of the cycles that have been repeating themselves in your life. You've been choosing the same type of person. You've been choosing the same type of things. You've been choosing the same type of environments to surround yourself with and in. And you're tired of the outcome. That's what this is telling me. You're tired of the outcome. You're ready for something new, different, and you're ready to blossom. And you're ready to put in the work that is required. Maybe it's not desired, but it's required. So you're choosing to face it. Face the music, some would say, right? Face the truth at the end of the day. Face the truth that is you, because you cannot run from it. You cannot. Bottom of the swords, or bottom of the swords. Bottom of the deck, Page of Swords. Under that, Chariot in reverse. You're so tired of this stagnancy. You're finally ready to speak up for yourself, to yourself, in your reality. Admit the honest truth to yourself about what's holding you back, what parts of you are holding you back. Not in a mean way, you know. We can blame everybody and everything around us that is the problem, but at the end of the day, you have the ability to use your mind. I'm not gonna say you have 2 legs and 2 feet, I'm not going to say you have two hands and two eyes, because not everybody does, but you have the ability to use your mind. And if you don't have the ability to use your mind, then hopefully maybe you have one of the other things I mentioned. But regardless, you have something that can take you. You have something that can take you, your spirit. Let's correct that. Everything I just said, your spirit can take you out of the situation that you view as undesirable, if you choose to. This is you coming to that understanding that you are in control more than you give yourself credit for. Just because you're married to this person does not mean you can be unmarried. Just because you have this kid doesn't mean you can choose yourself and not have that kid, as harsh as it sounds. I would never advise that, right? Be there for your kids, be there for your family and the ones you love. But I'm telling you this to make a point. We are all in control of our own reactions to others' actions, right? That is what builds your dharma. That is what contributes to your dharma, your karma, your reactions to the actions of others. Whether you want this or that, or need this or that, you're gonna be faced with the choice and decision to react or not. And how you react matters, or how you do not react matters. And this is you owning that, seeing that for what it is, and taking accountability, which I love to see. And that might throw you for a loop for a little bit, right? Make you doubt yourself, maybe who you've been or who you thought you were, or who you thought you were going to be. Maybe your path has been, your course has been redirected in some way, shape, or form, because the harsh reality that you have come to the understanding of, which is far ahead of many, many others in this world, is that you are in control. You are. You are in control of the ways in which you exist and show up and present yourself in this world. Your past does not own you. It does not have a hold on you. That is a lie that you tell yourself. That is a lie that society tells you to keep you stuck, bound, and small. That everything you went through, the past that you grew up in, it is who you are now and it's who you will always be. No. You are in control. So take control. Let's see these cards. In the past, we have the Lovers. Wow. Okay. Gemini energy. In your present, we have the Nine of Wands, crowned or blocked by the Six of Pentacles. Balancing of your, oh my goodness. Okay. That's clear cut. Somebody in your past, a certain connection that you are dealing with, whoever I'm speaking to, could absolutely be love, soulmate, karmic lover, right? Divine masculine, divine feminine. It could just be somebody that you just wanted to love, or somebody that you loved but did not love you back, right? Some type of relationship or connection that you were putting so much effort and work into with this Nine of Wands. Fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You were putting in so much, or you currently still are, because this is your present, right? Crowned by what is blocking you from proceeding forward, we have the Six of Pentacles, earth sign energy, specifically Taurus energy, but we will speak on Virgo and Capricorn as well. There is this love connection in your past, could be a Gemini or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that you have been giving so much of your time, attention to, just wanting them to understand you, see you, but slowly coming to this realization that itself, that within itself, you seeking that approval in a way, seeking that understanding, seeking that resonance within this connection, wanting them to resonate with you, is bringing you into your overall energy with the Hermit, the Tower, and what was it? The Moon in reverse. This acceptance of you not choosing to proceed forward because you're waiting on them to give you this approval is only just, in reality, you holding yourself back from the truth of the matter, which is maybe deep down, subconsciously, you don't feel you deserve this next step, whatever's under here, this future, this approval that you're seeking. You have to take accountability, which is what I see you doing. But I see now you're moving away from blaming the past and starting to own the present for its mistakes. You're starting to own yourself for your mistakes or your perceived mistakes. Not that you're making any mistakes, but what you feel you lack. You're starting to see and understand and come to terms with the fact that you are the reason that you feel you lack anything, because truthfully, the truth that comes out of my mouth, you have everything that you need right now to be successful. You have everything that your source, your guides, your gods, you have everything that you need in order to fulfill the task that they have given you. You do not need more. You do not need to feel this sense of lack of, or I am not enough, or why is this not happening? No, you need to take accountability for your wrongdoings, for your mishaps, for your shortcomings. Once you do that, you will start to see that this lovers that you were dealing with in the past, this energy, this entity that you gave so much faith to and put so much hope in, that their lack of is not the cause of your lack of now. Their lack of back then was just that. Your cause of lack of now is your faith in their hoping that they would fulfill that. You have to understand, you are so much deeper and more complex than just human beings. You are more than what you perceive yourself to be. You are spirit first. You hear me? And what is spirit of? Holiness, your gods, your source, God. What is spirit of? It is that innate entity that lives within all of us that we cannot get rid of if we wanted to. We can dirty it, we can cleanse it, but we cannot get rid of it because it is a part of us. You're starting to understand that your spirit is the cause of your unhappiness or your happiness, your ecstasy or your depression. Hear me out. 2021 got me reading different. I think it's gonna be good for you guys though. I think sometimes the harsh truth needs to be said, but like in a gentle way, you know. Basically what I'm seeing here is that it's as much as they did you wrong, it's not their fault that you're hurt because of what they did. You know, you feel how you feel and you deserve to feel how you feel. Your feelings are valid no matter what they did, what they didn't do, no matter what you did or what you didn't do. However you feel is valid because you are also a human having this experience. But you also have to take accountability for the parts you played and did not play in however you feel. Do not let that keep you stuck from achieving the life that you deserve, that you dream of, that you desire. In your future, we have the Knight of Wands reversed. Y'all saw me shuffle those cards. If you watched one of my other readings, the same card came out in the same position, in the same reverse and everything. You're no longer choosing the type of selfishness that blames others. You are choosing to take accountability for the unevolved parts of yourself, right? Not immature, not, you're not ready yet. You're just taking accountability for the parts that you played in the situations that you were a part of. And sometimes those situations, we find ourselves, when we look back on them, we find that we're not the same person that we were when that situation happened or when it took place, whatever. And I feel like this is you taking accountability, not because you see that you've grown so much, but because I think that's just a side effect, right? I think this is you choosing to take accountability because we have the Hermit energy here, the Tower. I don't think this was a choice for you to take accountability. I think this was guided, right? I think whatever's happening in your life right now that's forcing you to see the truth is because you were meant to see the truth right now. Your outcome, the Five of Swords. Listen, hear me out. Knight of Wands and your future energy. you're choosing to slow down, right? However you were moving, however you were choosing to proceed forward within whatever you were pursuing, you're choosing to slow it down because you don't feel as confident as you once did, maybe, when you were choosing to be fooled by your past. I think now that you, whoever I'm speaking to, have seen the truth about what was holding you back, why you were choosing to let that hold you back and choosing not to let it hold you back anymore. I think it's forcing you to slow your life down, the ways that you are perceiving the world, the ways that you are approaching the world. And that's bringing you into a much more connected energy with those around you, the ones you love, and more out of emphasized this selfish, self-serving, just ignorant, conceited, and arrogant energy, which is beautiful. Your outcome, the 5 of Swords. So I think you coming to this understanding, I think you're going to be your biggest, I'm not going to say enemy, but biggest critic. You're going to be your hardest critic, right? Over this time period. I think you making all of these big decisions to move away from something that you were once very admirable of, in love with, connected to, you choosing to move away from that thing, that person, is going to force you to make a lot of difficult decisions in order to bring yourself into alignment that you were not expecting to have to make. And that within itself is going to force you or turn you on yourself, making yourself your biggest critic. Wow. There's a reason people watch these shits. High Priestess on the split. Tapped motherfucking in with your intuition, with spirit, with source, with the energy that's all around you. You're tapped in, whoever I'm speaking to. I was about to say, there's a reason people watch these tarot videos, and it's because sometimes people, you find, I don't know, if I was like, sometimes you find the right person for you, right? You just find the right person to tell you what you need to hear, how you need to hear it for you. I was just, wow.